So if you've tuned into a previous episode of Dirt Trax, you noticed that we did a test ride on the KRX 1000 four-seater. And today I have Joel McDonald with me from Kawasaki, who is going to give us a bit more of an in-depth walkthrough of exactly what this vehicle is, what its intended purpose is. And we're also gonna take it out and push it through some more limits. Last time I did more of a general test ride, all in all, you know, because this vehicle will do everything really well. Today we're gonna go out and try to find some more technical terrain, put it through a little more crawling situations. We might get to use the winch on it. We're gonna have a bit more fun. But the other cool part about it is that the guys from Kawasaki have actually upgraded this vehicle since the last time you saw it. So yes, it is sitting under a really, actually very nice all-purpose cover, but we'll get Joel to walk us through all the cool upgrades that they did to it and help us to understand exactly how it's gonna change out on the trail today and what it's gonna do better for us. So why don't we get a quick walk around, and Joel, you can kind of show us, we'll reveal it, and then you can walk us through each of the upgrades that you've done to this thing for us.
Sounds great.
This is a really nice cover, but give me the features on you know, what's different about this.
Well, this cover is great, keeping all the elements off of it, and it's also a towable cover.
So we'll take this off, and then we'll see what else you guys have done to this buggy. We've tried to find covers for snowmobiles, ATVs, or side-by-sides, and 90% of them just turn into shreds. So this is strong enough to tow with, and it's got all the tie-off points. Okay, so before we pull this thing off the trailer, Joel, give us a run-through of the one feature that we can see while it's up high.
Right, exactly. So as it's been indicated that we might be getting a little bit more aggressive in our terrain today,
We'll try today.
And some rocky terrain up here,
Yep.
and that sort of thing. So we added in some rock sliding protection here.
Nice.
It's you know, 1/4 inch thick polyethylene protection.
Cool.
So that just adds to you know, keeping you going all day long.
For sure, so we can slide over with those. We got trailing arm guards.
Yep.
And then we also have front A-arm guards as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, those are pretty beefy too.
Yeah,
so.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Well, we'll try not to test them too much today, but we're probably going to test them a bit. So we'll pull it off the trailer, and then you can walk us through the other features.
Great.
Cool. That screen is sweet.
Yeah.
It's got a backup camera now too.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, so there's a few other items we added on here. We had the half shield here, so you still got nice air ventilation on the hot summer days, but it gives you a little bit of protection there from the dust and debris and that sort of thing coming on in. And then we added in the infotainment system, which is a pretty slick system, which does our GPS mapping, does our music, and you know, takes care of all the engine parameters. Any problem that may arise while you're out on the trail, normally you just have an engine light giving you the little display there. Now they'll give you a warning message right on the dash as to what's wrong.
So Joel's actually disconnecting one of the temp sensors at the back. It's going to be able to come up on screen and tell us exactly what's gone wrong. Look at that. Water temp sensor failure. He just unplugged it. It comes up and tells us exactly what it is. You know, you have to select and say, okay, so you understand that there is a warning, but you know exactly what it is. That's pretty cool. You guys put a light bar on, I think, as well.
Yep.
I was told that it glows green.
It does,
That's
yeah.
cool.
So we have it on the low setting, and it's glowing green, Kawasaki colors,
Nice.
and then you got to run that. And then when you really want to see what's going on, you click on the
Cool.
next one, and boom.
That's kind of a nice little double feature there.
Yep.
And then we, it had a kick-our stereo in it from the factory. Like, this thing had a wicked stereo.
Yep.
Like, really impressive. And it's got door speakers, which most don't. Everybody else has got speakers in little pods and areas that intrude.
Yep.
I like that these are right in the door, which I'm sure the wiring of that is a little more intricate, but it's way nicer.
It's awesome, and we still have the big sub in the back, and
Big sub in the back.
that lights up when you're out
Yes,
at the
yes.
dock at night or whatnot.
like that.
But we also added on a little extra reach out fender flare in case we get in the wet stuff. You can
Nice.
keep yourself a little drier too.
And those are handy. We put those on a lot of the vehicles now, and you know what? I used to be one of those guys who was like, I want to see the tires.
Yeah.
But now I want the coverage from the mud. I don't want to be covered in everything, so I really appreciate the fact that those are on there. All right, so we got a good walkthrough. We know what the vehicle is, what you've done to it, and all the cool features. Let's go beat on it.
Well, yeah. All right, let's go.
I mean, you're the guy who has to send it back to the shop to get it fixed if we break it. So
That's right,
we're with
right.
the right guy.
That's
So,
right,
yeah,
that's right,
yeah.
that's right.
Awesome. Okay, let's do it.
This is my time. I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down. I'm too fly. This is my time. Ready to shine. Brighter than all of the lights.
hard with some of the mud holes out here. You're like, how big is that hole?
I know.
This is my time, this is my moment. You better bet that I'm on it. Ready and set, I'ma own it. Blast it to 10, then keep going. There ain't no coasting, I never settle, don't play. Putting the kettle to flame.
Diff lock turn radius.
It's amazing this too. You can shift that on the fly because of the speed sensors.
In line, 8, 7. Now it's my time that I take mine. 6, 5. King of the jungle, heart of a lion. 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch out, here I come. This is my time. I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time.
When it comes to these things, I used to be like pin it till you win it.
Yeah.
You know, just go for it. But
Yeah.
I found with crawling, after doing it a bunch of times,
Yeah,
slower is gooder, as they say in Tennessee.
you guys see, yeah, exactly.
The shot clock goes tick-tock. Haters wish that I slip. No, I don't miss. MJ all hits. Watch me pop off, I'm the king now. Moonwalk to the ring now. Keep on wondering how. Let that choir sing now. 10, 9. Paid on my dues, waited in line. 8, 7. Now it's my time that I take mine. 6, 5. King of the jungle, heart of a lion. 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch out, here I come. This is my time. I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time. Ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights.
Didn't even try. Like,
That's amazing.
we barely even idle. Like, I could have just idled up that.
Beating the buzzer like, this is my time.
Yeah, I thought for sure you'd have a little bit of a hop, a little bit of something going on.
This is my time.
So Joel, I'd have to say, after today with the Teryx KRX, you guys put a whole lot of cool things on it, and I appreciate all of them. But at the base, this special edition is more than capable of doing things that I didn't think that it would do. And what you put on just makes it, I think, more enjoyable, a lot more creature comforts. Skid plates definitely helped out today because we did skid over some stuff. But when it comes to the functionality of this vehicle, this thing is a beast.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
no.
I don't know about you, but we pulled up to that one incline that we all pretty much agreed was somewhere in the neighborhood of 50 to 55 degrees. And I thought, yeah, okay, we'll do this for camera. You know, we're gonna end up doing a burnout on it. We'll back out of it. It's not gonna go over. And I mean, we really didn't even work at it all that hard.
No, just a little bump and it's
Yeah.
up and over. Yeah, I know what this thing's capable of, but when you're actually in it, doing it, it's
Totally
unbelievable.
different. Totally
Unbelievable.
different.
Yeah.
The skid plates were awesome. Those rock slide skid plates, I think, were the saving grace for the side plastics today, so we don't have to send it back to you damaged.
I appreciate, yeah.
Yeah, the rest of it did awesome. The KECS worked great. You know, if you're on the trail, soften it up. If you're rock climbing, we found that, you know, the normal mode was pretty solid. And then, you know, I guess if things get more aggressive and you're jumping it or playing around, then you put it in the, you know, the stiffer setting. But everything else was awesome. The GPS was really nice. I actually really like the widgets on screen because I can have my backup camera, and I can have the angle of attack and the degrees of approach, and you know, the body roll is in another little widget, and I still have all of my information for the vehicle. It's a really intuitive screen. I like that. I think it's actually the best one in the industry right now by far. It's the most intuitive screen going. And then obviously the features like being able to tell you what's wrong with your vehicle, not just saying there's a check engine light on and going, oh no, what is it? But saying specifically what it is with a diagnostic tool right in the screen. You can't get rid of it, but that's fine because it needs to go to the dealership to get fixed anyways. But you know whether it's something that's gonna, you know, get you out of the bush or whether you park it and
Yeah.
tow it out.
Yeah, you for sure. You know, if it's ending your day, the wise thing to shut her down, or you
Yeah.
can limp her home and
That's right.
carry on for another day.
Yeah, well, this has been awesome. Thank you for equipping this with all these cool parts. It's not going home with you today, and it may go back out on this trail again soon. So I think I'm gonna throw the wife and kids in and come out here for a tour and have some fun.
Oh, for sure. Enjoy it, man. It's awesome.
Awesome, thanks for coming out.
Awesome.